Okay. Looks like we're at the bar and the characters are talking to each other. So the first line will be for you, Josh.
つい6ヶ月前、俺が、maybe 仙台の王にしたように、俺だっていつ若いやつに乗っ取られるかわからないだろう。Okay, so he's saying, finally 6 months before, 俺が仙台の王にしたように。So, in order for it to be like my turn to be king, like my era of king, 俺だっていつ若いやつに乗っ取られるかわからないだろう。I'm not sure about the end, but even I had, even I, um, いつ若いやつ I'm not really sure what the Itsu is, but the Wakai Yatsu is like a young guy ni no torareru. Like something, this young guy doing something. I don't know what the
Mm-hmm.
no toru is.
Yeah, there are a couple areas in here that confuse you. The first one is tsui, which means suddenly. So he says basically just 6 months ago, um, uh, is what that says. And then he says like I have no idea, right? If some one day some young guy will take over my job even for me. I don't know that. So when I read this, my assumption is it's I became the king. How I interpreted that,
Hmm.
right? Because it's orega o ni shita, right? I made myself
Yeah.
into the king. I'm
Hmm.
not exactly sure why Sendai is used. Um, the previous king, previous generation king. But I guess he's saying we have no idea when I'll become. He's basically saying like I'm now the next generation king, I guess, rather than previous maybe. And he has
Hmm.
no idea when he'll be replaced by a youngin.
Ah. So okay, that's what the Itsu is doing. Like I don't know when. And then the
Mm-hmm.
toll or no torareru is like overthrowing or
Yeah. So yeah.
basically just replacing him. Okay, that makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
Yeah. その時には友人が必要になる。ジョージは肩をつくめた。And when that time comes, it'd be good. It's going to be important to have friends. And then he shrugs. そうは言っても、すぐそんなことにはならないがな。それまでは魔法の才を持つ盗賊の言葉を疑って何になる? So he says, even though I said that, it's not that this is
Mm.
something that's going to happen right away, as in like become some. It's not like some
Mm.
young is going to just take over his throne right now. Um, so what am I supposed to do if you just doubt the words of a thief who has magic? 俺は信用してくれるやつにはいい友達になるよ。So he says, to people who trust me, I become a really great friend, you know? And then the
Mm.
next paragraph will be for you.
ゲアリーはじっくりジョージを見つめてからうなずいた。So Gary, after looking at George for a little while, nodded. 君が気に入ったよ。盗賊だけどね。Um, so I think Gary says, I kind of like you, but you're I don't know, but you're a thief.
Even though you're a thief.
うん。
ジョージは、笑い出した。俺もあんたを気に入ったよ。ゲイリー。貴族だがな。じゃあ、友達だな。So George, he breaks out into a smile and says, I also like you, Gary, even though you're a noble. So, you want to be friends? Next line for you.
友達、ギャリーはきっぱりだ。二人はテーブル、腰に、メックシュした。
握手。
Oh, 握手. It's hard to tell from the video. Um, I don't know what the kippari in the
It's
previous,
kind of
yeah.
like let's see if I have a better definition for it. Yeah, it's the same as that. It just is like the normally it means like to state something like plainly, but one of the meanings is flatly, so that might be more of the tone they're trying to go for here.
Okay. So then Gary, I guess, plainly says friends.
Mm-hmm.
And futari wa tebiru koshi ni. So the two of them, like, I guess, crossed over the table and um akushu shita. I guess shook hands?
Yes, that is what they did. They shook hands. They grasped their hands with each other. And kipari tends to be the same as hakkiri. That was like what I was thinking. I couldn't remember how to say it. I was like, what is the word? あんたはアラン、ジョージが聞いた。アラナは二人を見つめて考えていたが、その小さな顔から何を考えているのかは伺えなかった。So, how about you, Alan? George asks. Alanna, she stares at the two men and thinks. However, she so whatever it is that she was thinking in that tiny little head of hers, it was not that she was doubting them.
Okay.
Next couple of lines for you.
ジョージは魔法で、アラナの秘密を知ってしまうだろうか? So does George, like, through his magic, know Alana's secret? その時思い出した. Yes, she suddenly remembered. モードが言って、言ってた、言ってたけ. Okay, I'm not really sure what that is, but like Mo said something.
Yes.
Oh, was it? Oh, is it like what did Maud say?
Yeah. What was it that she said?
Okay. 魔力があれば、他の人の魔法の、投資力から守られるって。So if there is magical power, other people's magic no 投資力. I'm not sure what that is.
So do you recognize Roku?
Yeah, power.
How about she?
That looks like seeing.
It is seeing, perfect. And the toe here is transparent. So transparent seeing power is apparently clairvoyance.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. And then から守られる. Yeah, that sounds great. So like being able to protect against it.
Yeah. if you have magic power, then you can protect against people using magical clairvoyance on you.
うん。
とりあえず、ジョージがラナの秘密を、探り出すことはないだろう。Anyway, George probably hasn't gone around to, searching around for Alanna's secret. たとえ知っていたとしても、盗賊は自分の母親にも理由がなければ、今何時かなんてことだって教えないんじゃないかという気がする。For even if he did know about it, he's a thief. So unless there's like a reason that he has to like, I don't know why it says tell his mom about it. If there, but he's just saying like there's no reason why he would tell even his own mother about it if right now, yeah, there's no reason he'd tell even his own mom about this
うん。
at this specific moment in time. Yeah.
僕はもう少しレモネードをもらうとアランナは言って、いい大ぶり maybe 大ぶりなグラスにレモネードをたっぷり、um, I'm not sure what this one is at the
Uh,
end. I feel like
that's
it's like the
so
kanji
good.
for, oh, what is that? To pour?
To pour, yeah.
You said it was osogu?
So good.
Sosogu. Okay. So Alana says she'll have um a little bit of lemonade and um glass ni. Okay, so I guess I'm not sure what the oburina, but probably some I guess some type of glass it was poured into.
Yes. So with the old kanji, would you say this is a small glass or a big glass?
Definitely a big one.
Yeah, so it says Booty is the same like the model type. So she has like the classic beer mug rather than like a shot glass. Right.
Mm. And then 魔法の才があればすごく便利だろうね。So if you're really a genius in magic, it must be awfully convenient, huh?
It's a funny thing for Alanna to say because she hates magic and like doesn't like using it. Um, 一度ならず困ったところで助かったことがあったよ。ジョージは認めた。他のならず者を見張る助けにもなるから、もしかしたら先代の王よりは、長続きするだろう。So he says, I've been saved, way not I have been saved so many times that I can't even like name the number. It's like he's saying like I can't say I was only saved once with my power. It's like the literal translation. And he like is saying that like, saying yeah, it is useful. So the other ruffians around, they I can use it to keep watch and save my other ruffians. And because of that, I might be able, to be the king much longer than the previous king of ruffians.
Okay. ジョージは自分のジョッキを飲み干してテーブルに置いた。Um, George, I guess George I don't know, maybe started drinking to his own joke?
うん。蒸気. That's interesting. Oh, it does look like the word joke. This has to be like some kind of glass or drink that he's drinking.
Mm.
Just by context. Yeah, joki is a beer mug.
Okay.
Because nomihosu is to drink up completely so that your drink is dry.
Mm. And then teburu ni oita. So he like just finished off his drink and put his mug on the table.
Yeah, he chugged it.
あんた、あんたと一緒に、来る友達はポケットを気にすることはない。Um, so あんたと一緒に、so like together with you, 来る友達は、friends that come,
Mm-hmm.
ポケットを気にすることはない。Um, I guess friends that come together with friends that are coming with you don't need to worry about their pockets, like as if
Yes,
like getting stolen.
exactly, because he's the king of the ruffians.
Is this next one mine as well? I can't
Yeah,
tell.
I
Okay.
just was like, give you a whole paragraph.
でも、誰を連れてくるかは気をつけてくれよ。Um, でも、okay, so whoever you bring with you, uh, I guess be careful who you decide to bring with you.
Yeah.
一言でも漏れたら、警察長官がひ必ず俺の首を取るかしら、からな。あ、一言、一言でも漏れたら、that whole thing, I'm not sure what's going on.
It should be the koto that is EU instead of koto that is, koto, G.
Hmm. So like one word?
Yep.
So with one word, uh, moreta?
Moredu is like to leak, like the leak a secret, for example. It's used metaphorically
Mm,
for, so since we're talking about words, right? Because Georgie, if you remember, is the king of the ruffians,
mm.
and the police, right? They don't like the king of the ruffians. So he's saying like, hey, if you bring any friends, that I promise their pockets will not be picked, but make sure your friends aren't tattletales, okay? Because if they say one word, then
Okay, so then the I guess police chokan. I'm assuming that's like police chief
yeah,
type of position. が必ず俺の首を取るから。So he will without fail take my neck, take my
perfect.
head.
Yep. 気をつけるよ、ゲアリが約束した。あなたは心配しなくていい。口は硬いから。He says, don't worry about, sorry. I'll be careful, says, promises, Gary. And you don't need to worry about Alan. He's a good secret keeper. ジョージにやりとした。そうらしい。ならず者と契約したやつだって、こんな話をずっと黙って聞いていられるひょっこはめったにないものな。So George, he smirks a bit and says, yeah, it really seems to be so. Even when making a contract with somebody who is called a ruffian, during this whole conversation, he's just, has been sitting here quiet the whole time listening to us. And a little chick like that is really, really rare. But he's not meaning it like chick like a bird. He's meaning it like
Fledgling.
fledgling. まあ、そろそろ帰った方がいい. Well, right around now it's time for you to go home, I think. And then the rest of this will be for you.
何か必要なら、ステファンに伝えてくれればいい。宮殿の、is that Q?
厩舎。はい。
宮殿の厩舎で働いている。So if there's anything you need, I guess inform Stefan, or yeah, it'd be okay to inform Stefan. Kyuden no Kyusha. So he works at the Kyusha in the Imperial Palace.
Perfect. The Kyusha is the stables.
Uh, 俺は、だいたいここで見つかると思うが、いなかったら、おい、俺、ソロムに聞くといい。
Oiboreru is to look really old and shabby.
I'm not sure what the beginning part is saying like I and then daitai like generally ここで見つかると思うが it's like generally I thought I'd be found here.
Yeah,
generally I thought I'd be found.
I think I should be found here generally.
Oh, okay.
Or
That
like
makes
you can
sense.
find me, I think.
いなかったら、おいぼれ、ソロムに聞くといい。Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah, generally I should be able to be found here, but if I'm not here, it'd be fine to ask the old man Solemn or something like that. Joji wa, is this like Shinyubi or Shiteki?
Yeah. I don't know, but I think it's Oyayu because it should be your thumb.
Oh, yeah, okay. 親指で、宿の主人を指した。And then, yeah, like using his thumb, he pointed to the owner of the inn. やつがすぐ俺を呼んでくれるから。Because that guy can quickly call out to me.
アラナは立ち上がった。アラナとゲアリは親な友人と握手した。じゃあまた会おう。アラナは約束した。さよなら。二人は従者未来は、道をぶらついた。盗賊の王はその後ろ姿を見守って微笑んだ。So Alanna, she stands up, and Gary and Alan, they shake hands with their brand new friend. And Alanna promises, well, let's meet again then. Bye-bye. And then the two apprentices, they buratsuita through the city, which I guess is like wander, which is kind of weird in this context. Buratsuita. Yeah, they stroll around, they're wandering. And as they wander out of finish wandering the city, the king of thieves watches them go with a smile on his face. Okay. And the next paragraph will be for you.
数週間あと、ガレス公爵は数字の、I can't tell what the first character is. Something Gyochu.
I believe this is Sugaku. This is a Jugyochu.
数学の授業中にアラナを呼び出した。So several weeks later, ガレス公爵 the Duke, 数学の so in math class, like during math class, Alanna was called again.
Mm-hmm.
戸惑いながらアラナは公爵の部屋へ向かった。Is 戸惑い surprised?
Yeah. Bewildered.
Oh, okay. So while surprised, she headed over to the Duke's room.
Mm-hmm. Hi. 公爵はアラナに手紙を差し出した。君にはこれが説明つくかね? So the Duke, he presents a letter to Alanna and says, hey, do you have an explanation for this? Alanna は、シミだらけの用紙にざっと目を通した。父から手紙だ。文面は短く、トモがしっかり勉強を続けると、信頼しているとだけ書かれている。So Alanna, her eyes are exactly caught right onto that letter, that piece of paper that is made out of parchment and has stains all over it. It is a letter from her father. The sentence on it is really short, and all it really says is, I trust that Tom will continue studying diligently. Doesn't even like, who's Alan? Just like, yeah, Tom's great. Wow. Next paragraph for you.
ありがたいことに、アラナはどうしようか考えてあった。So the ありがたいことに, this is like how, like she's so thankful, I guess.
No, it does say thankfully, like, but it's thankful, but it's like thankfully, like, phew. Alanna has done this already.
アラナはどうしようか考えてあった. Okay, so she's already thought about what to do. 顔を上げるとアラナは肩をすくめ、少し悲しそうな表情をした。So Alanna shrugged her shoulders and then put on this sad-looking face.
What does she do? She also...
she raised her head.
Yeah.
Raised her face. 父は忘れっぽいんです。So father is awfully forgetful. お分かりでしょう。いつも僕と兄は、I'm not sure if this is 区別がつかないみたいで。So, yeah, father's awfully forgetful. You understand, right? He often can't tell the difference between me and my brother.
兄と僕の... Yeah?
What was the verb here? つかない.
つく means to attach, and 区別 means difference. So 区別がつく means that you can separate two things by attaching what's different to the two things. Like, oh, that ball is the blue ball. That is different than the red ball. So it works together because we don't really say attach the differences. We just say to differentiate. I can't say the word anymore. We have one word, right? That's a verb that has that meaning rather than to attach differences.
Okay.
兄と僕のだ。公爵は厳しく言葉遣いを正した。兄と僕のアラナはおとなしく繰り返した。So he says, my brother and I, the Duke very he corrects very harshly the correct way to say it. And then Alanna, very well-behaved, repeats, "My brother and I." Which this is like so interesting. So I wonder like if this is also a thing in Japanese, or they just like literally translate this. So they're like, I don't like I could
True.
like is it also because like for us, yes, it's definitely you're supposed to say the brother and I instead of me and my brother. It's not a thing in Japanese. 区別がつかないんです。アナナは背中に回した指を組んで賭けに出た. So she says he can't tell the difference between us. And she has her fingers behind her back and has them crossed and makes a bet. きっと僕たちが生まれた情報も王様にしてないんじゃないかと思いますけど. So she says, I bet, that he never even like informed the king about the fact that we were born. I'll bet. Actually, it's a little long. Let's go to there.
公爵はこの言葉をじっくり考えてからうなずいた. So the Duke, after thinking on these words for a bit, nodded. 君の言う通りだ. 報告はなかった。彼は変わってないね。公職はため息をついた. It's exactly as you said. There was no report of that. He really hasn't changed, has he? The Duke, and then the Duke side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. 君の兄も君同様しっかりやっていることを望むよ。父上が息子たちの区別がつかなくとも、少なくとも二人とも誇りに思えるからな。So he says, at the very least, I'm sure he has high hopes for you, even if he treats you and your brother as if they're the same person. Fathers, even if they're unable to tell the difference between their sons, at the very least, they have pride in them, I think.
Oh my god. アラナは頭を垂れ、ガラス公爵のような人に嘘をつかなければならない自分を、恥じた?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hajiru is the same as like hazukashi, but if it was a verb.
Okay. So, Alanna, I guess, bowed her head. Is that what the tare
Yep.
is?
Yep.
Okay.
Her head is drooped.
And then I guess, you must, well, yeah, you must
No.
not lie to someone like a duke.
Oh, It's Alanna wa hajita.
So Alanna was embarrassed for having to lie
Yes.
to someone like a duke.
Yes. Yep. She's embarrassed. She's embarrassed by herself to herself. Whatever. Yeah. Perfect.
ありがとうございます。閣下、アラナは小声で言った. Thank you very much, Your Highness, she said in a low voice.
下がってよろしい。自分でも父上に手紙を書くのを忘れないように. And he says, you may head back. Please do not forget to write a letter to your own father as well. And I believe this is the end of chapter 2. At the very
nice.
least, I don't have any more what's it called?